Another live episode of Cardboard Conversations. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We are Cardboard Odysseys, and we are super duper happy to see you here. Hey.
Yo.
Yeah. Excited to be here. It's a good night. We got some things to talk about now that Spider-Man is in full swing.
I see what you did. I like that.
Oh, and we have a little bit of, I don't know if it's a hot take, it's controversy, something we've been talking about behind the scenes. I mean, off-centered and off the presses. Let's see if we can't fix that just slightly. So somebody pulled a big time, like the hot take of the week is, why am I centered on the regular one? But when you like zoom in, I'm like, whoop.
The joys of StreamYard.
But somebody pulled a big fancy one. I don't have the graphic here. I know I saw it this week, and I believe they said that super duper fancy pantsy one that we don't even know how many copies there are is $17,000 for a card that I think is fine. I don't think it's ever going to make its way to the game changer list. So I don't get it commanding that high of a price, non-sterilized, super duper, no idea how many copies there are of this thing. Yeah, the Soul Stone. Love you, Sherry Vegas. But I think it's much ado about nothing. I think it's basically got the hype around it strictly because it is the best card in a bad set.
Is it the best card out of the set? I mean, it's definitely the most memorable. I will certainly give at least that a piece, since that in 6 months from now, it's probably the only card out of the set that I'm going to still remember, except maybe for like that red Electro card. But that's just because it has a very niche ad in one of my decks. Outside of that, I totally agree with you.
I feel it's almost.
I'm assuming this is the version that was pulled.
It was the super version, the rarest.
Yeah, I'm showing it right now on the screen.
And
here's the interesting thing about that: there are none sold on TCG Player, like no pre-sales, nothing, which is really weird. Even like I don't remember if serialized cards got pre-sales or not, but like to have zero pre-sales is pretty strange. It's called the Cosmic Foil. Yeah, you have to. That's another thing. You have to go the Soul Stone Cosmic Foil. You can't just search for the Soul Stone.
Oh yeah,
that would be too easy.
Yeah, and no listings either. Wow, that's
no listings, no sold. So
what also throws me?
Well, I feel like it's going to end up being on eBay. I would check eBay.
I mean, sure.
Spider-Man is over $2,000. Oh, the Bagman. I know it's the fantastic.
I mean, this card looks cool. I'm sure it looks great in person, but I don't really see it being like super crazy.
No, it's
not even $2,000 now. It's down to $1,250 for the Baghead one. If you look on TCG Player, it's just like a straight down line. Nah, it's just like a little dash. It seems like they've only sold one ever. Two at $1,250. Yeah. Just 35% decrease. That's
I'm sticking with it that I want very little to do with it other than shelf candy. I did buy 3 of the pre-release kits. Was it today or yesterday? I can't remember. Whenever I put it in the chat, our personal chat, and
yesterday
bought them for what, $45 a piece plus $3 tax each or something.
It's not. Yep. That's not ridiculous, honestly.
No, I mean it's way above just where we were like 3 years ago, where a pre-release kit was about $25 for a standard set.
Oh yeah, we've definitely
we have drifted into kind of absurdity.
There we go. Check out this Soul Stone, $7.49.
Is that a proxy? Oh
yeah, some kind of playtest card.
It says proxy right on the back. If you look at the back of the card.
Yeah. Playtest copy. You can get this Joker for $7. It looks great.
I think it does. I think it looks fantastic. I'd be just as happy having that as, for a play piece as the super pooper one. Like
That's
sell
one of
the
the
super
things I've
pooper
always
one.
worried about, like with really expensive cards, like Posty's $2 million card, right? I assume that that's in a slab, but if not, would it curl? That's the scariest thing. Is
I
someone
don't
might
think he
spend,
slapped it.
I think that he got it as in a slab, didn't he? I think that's how they certified that it was the real one.
I don't know. I don't know that it matters much for him. He, that's just bragging rights, really.
That's an extra show in a city.
No, it is slabbed, yeah.
Well, there's no guarantee that he kept it slabbed. I mean, if I was him, I'd play with it. If I'd put it in a deck, I have copies of them, and I don't have them in any of my decks.
I probably wouldn't, just specifically because it's all in like some fantasy language, and it's got a bunch of words on it. So like, I need to read the card to know what the card does.
That's the ultimate flex, dude. A 1 of 1 at the table, bam. Play my 1 of 1.
I'd probably go all.
I mean, if you don't know what the One Ring does,
I'm not very good at.
I guess you don't. I guess you don't play with it enough.
Yeah, I don't have it.
I definitely do not. I don't have it in.
If you cast the spell, you gain protection from everything until the end of your next, or until the beginning of the next turn, and then you get to tap and put a burden counter on it, and then draw a card. That's all you need to know.
And you lose 1 life for each burden counter on it.
Yeah,
I was talking to Bob about it, and like, if it came down to it, Soul Stone versus One Ring, well, that's an easy. I'm going the One Ring in any deck instead.
I don't even close.
Yeah. Which is just
kind
of wild.
I think the One Ring is on the game changer list, though.
Yeah, it is on the game changers list. There's no doubt about that. And and what's funny about that is they're about the same price. The One Ring, you can get the lowest copy right now for $70. It looks like $78, and the Soul Stone is about $78.
Yeah, no way would I buy the Soul Stone over the One Ring. I'm sorry, just not in any universe.
Not in any multiverse. I got nothing. Yeah.
You mean
bag
like
head? What is bag head? I don't know
whatever
what
this guy's from.
The Baghead was like this weird crossover they did with the Fantastic Four. At some point, Spider-Man was in the Fantastic Four universe, and he lost his mask or something, I believe it was. So he just picked up literally a paper bag and put it over his head. So he was like the Fantastic Bagman or something. And every once in a while, he like shows up. It's just like a deep cut for lore.
I don't know.
I'm a bit of a nerd.
Like I really don't know
I was really looking forward to Spider-Man, but I was also really looking forward to being super disappointed.
I guess this is the most exciting thing about Spider-Man is Fleam. And they're apparently going to lean into it and give out like stickers and Fleam sleeves, and because the public loves Fleam so much that I don't even know what they call it. What do they call it?
Universe Within.
But it's something else. They call it what do they call that? The Omen Paths. That's right. So, okay. It's nice that they lean into it. It's sad that they had to do this to begin with.
Right.
I mean, is it sad? I'd rather have this than Spider-Man, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't have a terrible issue with it. Like the whole Fibblethip thing. Like I'm not a.
The thing is that I don't. It's what it represents, that they did a very poor job of constructing the contract with Disney and Marvel, that they can't even use the art that they want to in Arena. Like it feels very amateur hour of WotC, and almost a little embarrassing that they can't use the art that they paid for with Spider-Man on their own website. And now you've got this split between the set and the Arena set. And it's just, I'm not going to do any justice to the whole concept of why it's ridiculous and how it's problematic. If you want to see that, go check out, if you can stand listening to it, Saffron Olive went through why this set sucks. And he went into that part quite a bit. And I have no disagreements with him. It's funny. This is the first time like I've gotten like Rudy basically said the set sucks because they didn't put in the serialized version. The prof said the set is very, not that it necessarily sucks, but he just doesn't care about it.
Well, it's somewhere between like meh and disappointment for me, but this was what I was expecting. So I'm not like let down. I was just the amount of unhappy I was expecting.
I'm let down. I'm not going to lie. I was hyped about the set. I was excited for it. And it feels very like, I feel like I'm beginning to get desensitized that whenever I get excited about something, they're going to F it up and they're going to AFR that.
Hold your expectations.
Man, just stop AFRing things, man. Just stop it. Cut it out.
That's going to be how they subvert your expectations with Avatar, is they deliver a good set. Which I don't know.
They have
I should probably watch the series
there
again or something.
Here's my thing about Avatar with like what I'm concerned about. Matt said he didn't think that the bending is going to be problematic, and I feel it feels very much like the party mechanic. There's just too many wiggly biggly parts that you got to assemble to make it happen. In order to flip Aang, whatever you want to say, you got to do all the bendings in one turn. Okay. How many times are you going to make that happen? Probably very few.
Hopefully you only got to do it once.
I was going to say.
Yeah, and then as soon as you do, somebody's going to go kill that thing. Exile it. Swords to Plowshare. Make it a 0-1 with no abilities. It like people have answers for commanders. That's part of building your deck. Either taking it away from you, turning it into, a toadstool, sending it into exile.
Would you like an indestructible bug? Here, take this.
There's just too many ways. There's that one. What was it? It's the one blue enchantment. What set was that in? Was that in Tarkir or maybe it was
Prison in the Moon? And there's something about Citizen Arrest.
No, there's a one blue enchantment. It's just one blue. It's a common, and it creature loses all abilities and is a 1/1 or a 0/1. Or a one blue enchantment common.
Somebody a fish. Yeah. There's a lot of really simple single pieces of removal that can just absolutely disrupt everything. And oftentimes you wait until they do all the stuff and then you screw them. Hey, do the 4 really difficult things and then put that card back in your hand.
Well, it's just like Commander Raids. Are you really going to play that in Commander Raids with as difficult as it's probably going to be to flip him? No.
Oh, yeah, right.
No. They die. Your commander dies too often in Commander Raids. So no. Get out of here. And I love the mechanic. I love the idea of Aang, but I just fear that it's going to be a lot of fiddly bits for bending if that's the direction they're going to go.
I think that's kind of fine though. Like realistically, for me, the thought behind that is it makes it so that it's kind of difficult for your deck to do the thing. Maybe, you don't do it every single game. Maybe it's every third game where all the stars do align and
not difficult to
make the one.
Not difficult to make him do his thing.
Yeah,
he just does. Not difficult to make Edric do his thing. Not difficult.
But those are also like so synonymous for power. Those have been around for years and are still such staples at a certain power level. And Aang might not be that. It doesn't look like he is, until we start seeing play tests or actual games.
I'm just saying that like there's like literally 500 to 1,000 commanders that aren't difficult to make them do their thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I feel that Aang is just going to kind of... He'll be fine for a minute. And then, after the hype fades and I love Avatar The Last Airbender kind of pales, you're not going to want to play it because it's just not a great mechanic. And that's what I'm worried about. Like, I complain about power levels. And this is what I talk about. I feel like they need to make different flavors. We've already done it, but WotC needs to do it. It's their game. They took it away from the commander committee They need to make multiple Commander formats. They just do. You've already got 2 de facto ones with CEDH and regular EDH, but the problem is they make too many cards that make the game too fast that you want to show up with a fun deck and you can't. The brackets can suck it. Like, that's just, weren't they supposed to have fixed it by now, that the brackets were like, oh, it's their initial attempt, they're going to refine it? When?
It does seem as though it's been in beta for a long time. It feels very Star Citizen of them.
Like, they've had thousands of games played at at dozens of cons, and they have enough information now. I don't know. I feel like Commander needs to have multiple formats so that you restrict it, just like you do with Modern and Pioneer and Standard and Legacy and Vintage. That's just the nature of the game. Why would it be less of a nature of Commander for that? If you're going to make it super hyper fast and include all these cards, I think you need to have some more formats for the most popular format. You need to have enough flavors of it so that people just coming in don't have to buy this plethora of cards, and they get to play a favorite commander that has a weird mechanic like Aang, right? Otherwise, you're making kind of useless cards and useless mechanics, at least for Commander. I don't think he's going to be a big powerhouse in Standard. I think that was made for Commander, but not really. Unless everybody's agreeing to doing, battle cruiser style Commander, but there's no real battle cruiser format.
Regular Commander.
Honestly, he's a lot easier to flip than you think.
Yeah, it just has to be post combat. That's really
it takes 2 mana to flip him.
Oh, for the firebending. That's what I meant.
Here. Nope, 2 mana.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Transform all humans.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of these there are, but if there's enough of these, this is all you need. Put this on an Isocrat set there, boom. You can flip them whenever you want.
Bing, 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 bing.
So if there's enough of these kind of cards, he is a human, and that's all you need to do is transform him.
Robert's Table. Good to see you again. You're back amongst the living. Hopefully your work odyssey went well enough, but nice to see you back, good sir. I thought that they said that just flipping the card doesn't work.
Well, it's not flipping; it's transforming it.
Transform, yeah.
It is specific in its wording, and the wording is the same as.
I have some of these.
The rules text says Moon Mist causes any double-faced human to transform, not just werewolves.
But the big problem you have with that is that you have to pull this card out of a 100-card deck.
Well, as I said, it depends on how many of these there are. If there are enough of them, I'm checking.
That's why this is a $5 common.
I'm checking right now. Transform all humans. There is just one. maybe there'll be more.
And what is this Moon Mist going for? It's between $5 and $8 is what it was going for.
$1.70 for the lowest.
Wow.
So am I hearing a buy? Yeah.
Hurry, buy now, buy 100. Invest now.
I haven't heard anybody talking about it. And
there you go. You heard it here first.
Short-sightedness of Magic players. It's not surprising.
He's in all 5 colors. There's got to be some tools, right?
No transforming a card is
I
not
thought
the
he was
same
only in
as
4.
Face up or down, yeah. Yeah, it seems most of the transforms are specifically about that card. Like whatever card it's on. Like they transform themselves.
But at any rate, it's love you too, Sherry Vegas.
What if I just put in transform?
I'm just saying, I'm not poo-pooing on Aang. I'm just saying what I see. And I don't think it's going to be tremendously easy to flip. I think he's not going to be super popular.
Nah, for like a couple of weeks, maybe.
Just because people want to try brewing with it and people love Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, so they'll do the thing.
They'll do the thing for a minute. But I think Storm is a far better card. She was hot for a second.
She's still hot, though. Dang. Love that tan.
Which one took the top? It was Wolverine, right? He's the one that's charged up to the top of the mast. I think either him or Captain America.
Iron Man's pretty good.
No, I'm saying, but if you go look at like the price, and that generally means how many people are playing. That's like your niche, Matt. Like figuring out how many decks each of the 5 Marvel Secret Lair commanders, what percentage of decks each of them are in. That would be great information to have. But I think that almost all of them, even Black Panther, are probably better than Aang, except for the color pie. So, I mean, if I'm going 5 color, we're either going Morphon or what's the king's name?
Oh, Kenrith.
Yeah.
He's returned.
The return.
Or if they ever unban Golos.
I love ATLA, Avatar: The Last Airbender, but definitely agree with Bob. Aang could be fun, but a ton of work to flip. I'd rather use Fire Lord Zuko.
I haven't looked at Zuko yet. I don't know what he does. The one I want is what's her name? The girl that doubles triggers on allies. Yeah.
I don't know, Robert. All you need is moon mists. There it is. Think of it this way: you're in all 5 colors, so you can run Vampiric Tutor. Vampiric Tutor's a moon mist. Demonic Tutor, that's a moon mist. Mystical Tutor, that's a moon mist. Like literally, just because there's only one of this card doesn't mean you only can cast it once.
Okay,
Snapcaster Mage him, get him again.
That's awfully fiddly to me.
I mean, the power. It's a very powerful card. Like reducing everything by 1 colored mana is pretty powerful. And if you want to flip them, you get a bunch of mana or a bunch of effects.
He's human. It works.
Sure. Yeah. You go with that. You build your decks around that, and you take them to your play group specifically.
Oh, gee, yeah,
that'll be to you.
I mean, my play group's powered down. I don't think it'll be fine.
Okay, we'll see. I'd like to hear you say that. You were much more excited about the alien dude and said, nope, he really wasn't all that powerful.
Yeah, Tunic kind of sucks.
So, well, I love to hear how your Avatar deck works out for you. I'm not excited for it.
I'm still happy that it's Avatar: The Last Airbender and not those freaking blue James Cameron peoples.
Yeah, I mean, you can also not even just Panoptic Mirror, Ice Crown Scepter. You can flip them every turn. I mean, that's quite easy to do. I mean, there are cards that support this this card, and plus, that's not even including any of the cards that they're releasing in the set. I have to imagine they're going to release synergy around flipping things.
But the payoff for it is just that your spells cost Wooburg less. So, like, don't get me wrong, that's really good and everything, but you're realistically probably better off just like rushing Omniscience.
He also at the beginning of each upkeep, so you could do it the very next turn if you wanted. You can flip them. If you do, you gain 4 life, draw 4 cards, put 4 counters on them, and he does 4 damage to each opponent.
That's pretty solid. I'll be honest.
So if you can Ice Crown Scepter this on your turn, you get the transform ability. All your spells cost less. You pass a turn. Each upkeep, so at the very next upkeep, you flip them back to his normal face. You get all the benefits. Ice Crown Scepter, transform again. The next upkeep, he does it again. There are ways to break this card. This card is good. I promise you this card is good.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing there.
Now, granted, I do think that the Master of All Elements should have probably had protection from colored spells, but, I mean, I'm just saying, he has no protection, which does suck. That's his biggest downside, is no protection, 0. He's a big creature, I guess, 6/6 or 4/4.
And then somebody naturalizes your Isocon Scepter.
Oh yeah, if they remove your cards, you'll have less fun. That is what Magic is all about.
DJ says, "Come see me rip open $310 and lose it all." LOL. Within the hour.
Yeah.
What's your box of choice? What's the scratch off ticket?
I think he's doing Sputterman.
Oh no shit, huh? Well, best of luck to you, honestly.
To me, it's just not that exciting of a set.
What the hell? $310.
Probably a couple boxes.
2? Yeah, right.
But aren't they like 2 something?
Shit, if I
and
know.
Then like I think he's probably doing that in like a gift bundle or like a bundle.
Half a collector's box. You get 4 packs.
Well, you could do that. You could add one more ridiculous piece to the combo there, Robert's table, and play what's her name, the one that untaps all your permanents each upkeep.
Seedborn?
Seedborn Muse.
Seedborn, of course. Yeah, why not?
Classic. Yeah, now we're talking.
Play, scene, and bundle. There you go. There's your answer.
Why are there so many Spider-Men? This is bullshit.
There's a lot of them.
There's like 43 of them or some shit.
It's so ridiculous. I'm looking at like the Spider-Man page, and there's 3 of the exact same card next to each other. They just look different. Like this one's him in the Venom suit. This is him in an armor suit. This is him as the white one, and it's all the same freaking card. And it's just it's not for me, is what it is. That's really what I'm getting out of the Spider-Man release. Honestly, is how much of Magic is no longer for me, which is totally fine. I mean, later tonight we're going to play some Commander raids, so it's not like I'm disengaging with the franchise. It's just,
but we're allowed to have an opinion that doesn't necessarily suck wang of WotC.
Yeah, the Pokemon variants era.
I don't mind the variants. I think there are too many sometimes, but I like variants. I don't like the normal version of cards. I would prefer the big flashy version of every card.
If the normal version looked good, I probably wouldn't be unhappy that was all there was. But yeah, now if I have the option of regular versus borderless, I'm probably going borderless. If I can get it tricked, the foil etch version from the Strixhaven cards, those are really good if you can actually see that they're foil etched. Real pretty, but I just don't see the price hike being worth it a lot of times for me. It's just, which is fine.
Yeah, the Streets of New Capenna, the gilded borders, all
gilded foils. Okay,
I tried to do an entire deck of that from NPC, and they didn't have. NPC Autofill didn't have every single card, but I was able to do a lot of the cards with that border. I would have had to make the rest of the cards, and I didn't feel like doing that.
Ooh, quick sideboard here. Your beard is looking awesome, Robert.
Thank you. You know what's funny about that is there are times where I think about shaving it off just to like really like change things up a bit. But you know, it's a lot of work getting to this point. Actually, it's a lot of time. I shouldn't say it's a lot of work. I don't really do anything. I don't like use beard oils or any of that shit. I probably should, but I wash it. That's about it.
yeah. It smells like Aussie.
Yeah. I shave mine off clearly from time to time. I just did a couple weeks ago. Now I'm back to scruff, but Miss Sherry Vegas likes bearded men, so
yeah. I'm on that CPAP therapy thing, and I prefer having a good seal around my face so I don't, stop breathing all night long over and over and over. So I'm totally fine being clean shaven. I kind of prefer this feeling. I like the touch of wind upon my
because I just hate food sticking in it. I hate when it's itchy, and I'm just too lazy to shave it often.
Honestly, there are times where I've thought about eating like this.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot of bearded people that do.
Just tuck it in the shirt, just like that. Because there are a lot of times food drips down onto the fucking beard, especially when I'm eating like yogurt or anything like liquidy. Like
I'm glad you clarified that, Cherry Vegas. But yeah, beard meets food. That dude gets shit all up in his beard.
Yeah, it's like one of the grossest channels I've seen.
It's just, he should have like a lifetime subscription to like wet naps.
He really should. I'm surprised he doesn't carry them with him. You'd think a professional like him would.
Like one of those food combs that you see people with big mustaches and beards use. Knock that shit.
Yeah, I don't get how he does the mustache. I have to shave mine. I don't want it in my mouth. That's weird.
Oh, dude, I hate it when it gets to that level. That's when I shave, and that's what happened. I was like constantly, get that mustard off of my.
Go over here. Like, get it out of there. Yeah.
Well, and then my dog comes. Yo, your thumbnail. Can somebody pull that up? Thank you for the donation.
I can click on it, but there's no link or anything.
Is there any way for us to share it? I don't know how to share that. I don't know how to do it technically, DJ. We could do go to a thing.
You'd have to. What is it called?
Share the page.
Imgur. You'd have to go to Imgur, upload it on Imgur or some shit.
Well,
Or
we could
just
just like
post-
go to
I mean,
YouTube, look at his thing, and look at his thing on YouTube, folks.
He's definitely Spider-Man going through a big trash can.
You'll end to Pat.
different
Don't you
MTV
end my co-host. The hell's wrong with you?
Don't end to Pat.
Like,
Oh,
yeah, no kidding.
Wait, no. Does he
Hey.
need to masturbate? Is he doing terrible things? Is he about to shoot his web?
I don't know, something.
Oh no! Don't end to me.
They also missed.
Yeah.
They also missed.
But let's
missed an
try to
opportunity.
look at now I'm curious. I want to look at his thumbnail, but I don't.
It's pretty
Can we
good.
link?
I'll be honest. That's a solid thumbnail. Like it's.
I can't click on it because it's.
It's not a hyperlink.
Yeah. Well, not in StreamYards.
Ah! Oh my God! Stop moving, chat. For a second. Go there. Oh shit! Oh, I thought I just left. I thought I left our.
Done with this.
So let me try to share that if I
This
can.
lady just walked up to my house, opened my door, and was like, "Oh shit, I'm at the wrong house." I'm like looking at it right now on Ring. Like, what the fuck?
Wrong.
Lady,
place.
what are you doing?
Good thing my doors are locked. Holy, people just walking in houses.
Yo, it's like a thing. Why do you think I keep a gun here?
There, I think I did it. Did I do a
She's kind
technical
of
thing,
cute.
guys? Did I do a technical thing?
You have
I mean,
done it.
you've certainly shared your screen. I don't know if that's a technical thing, but yeah.
So there's the thumbnail. I mean, I'm so happy that I did a tech thingy. No, that's solid. I love the garbage can in there. Let's
What's with the monster?
It's DJ.
Well,
He
that's
loves-
DJ's thing.
loves
He does his
monster.
purple drink,
Oh,
throwing money in the trash can. Looks like he put some time into this one, friend. I don't know where he's at. New York City probably
It's
should have
New
been more
York.
like
Yeah.
Ukraine.
He's in Ukraine.
Getting bombed, blown up. But solid thumbnail. Good work. I don't know. Maybe I would have changed the font. Like, is there a Spider-Man font?
I don't know.
Yeah, not on cooltext.com though.
No, I think it's good. I think it's solid. I think you should bring some people in. My milkshake brings boys to the yard.
Yes.
No.
I wanted them to make a Gooner Man, like a Spider-Man, but a Gooner. He's just like shooting webs at women.
You just can't
Wow.
stop sweating.
They call him inappropriate man.
Missed opportunity.
Wow.
Well, speaking of
That's-
opportunities, it seems like it's that time of year again. And we are getting the secret lairs from Extra
wait.
Life.
Before we forget, because we're so
Wait.
good at the YouTube thing, somebody
yeah.
do it. Somebody say the words. Because we're 34 minutes in.
Secret
Make
Life?
sure if you're enjoying this type of content that you hit that like on this video. And if you want more, go ahead and subscribe. If you are just so dang dedicated to hearing us talking heads talk, become a channel member for the low price of 99 cents. And you can get at least 2 free hours of, well, 2 additional hours. It's not free. You paid $1. 2 extra hours per month, bare minimum. And we also do a whole heck of a lot of like members only videos. We do some posts, and you also get to see stuff early. So if you are a dedicated channel member, go ahead and sign up in the links down
You
below.
forgot one of the most unique member only things that we offer that I haven't seen offered anywhere else. And that's that we play video games. We're not just a Magic the Gathering channel. We play video games with our channel members, and they get benefits, especially in games like Matt enjoying PoE. And if you're a member and you become part of the, what I don't know if they call it guild, whatever they call that guild in
I think it's a guild.
PoE. But we'll play along with you. We play lots of different games. I mean, the three of us hit a pretty wide breadth of games. I do a lot of Diablo 2. Matt does a lot of current stuff. Pat does a lot of like city builder stuff. And we're more than welcome, more than willing to sit down and literally you get to play games with us. So
I've been playing League of Legends recently. You want to come play League of Legends with me?
Wow. I would play, but you would hate it. You'd be like, why do you suck so bad at this game? You're killing us.
Well, I'm playing there's a new mode that they brought out called Doom Bots, It's just bot. You're playing versus bots, but the bots are like giga juiced. They have like their abilities are fucking ridiculous. They're just like take what you know about League of Legends and every ability, like double their effect, increase their area by like 10. Like they're like they auto predict you. Like it's ridiculous. It's fun, but man, it's enraging sometimes.
I don't think I've played League of Legends in like 15 years, and I only ever played what was the pirate girl with the
Misfortune.
Misfortune. That's great. If you guys want to play some No Man's Sky time capsule, let me know if you want to get together tomorrow and go kill some random aliens.
And if they get their act together over at Borderlands 4, I'm probably going to be the first one of the three of us to dip into those waters. But it's a bit shaky from what I understand, and I'm not willing to throw, because I have to throw 2 copies, so at least like $75 a copy. If I'm going to throw $150 at a game, I want it to be playable.
Yeah, even NVIDIA, now that they've done updates for some of their software, they just put out as part of their optimization stuff that specifically Borderlands 4 is an unoptimized game by all of their metrics. So
they just added Hades to
on,
Xbox Game Pass.
Yes, it is apparently having a terrible memory leak on all of the consoles. So after like 3 or 4 hours, the Gearbox suggests that you restart your console and game completely, or else you'll have crippling performance issues after just a few hours.
But if they get it together, I'll be the one of the three of us that's probably on the cutting edge of that one. So yeah, I was too. And my daughter, it's like the one game, Borderlands is like our thing. And she's like trying to convince me the other night, oh no, they made it better. They already patched it some, and I'm still hearing like, ooh, it's rough. So I want to wait.
Sits at a 3.4.
That's not great.
It's not.
That's not great for a hot new release.
Reviewed well. Like from everybody that I've heard, if you can play the game, it's a good time.
Yes, that's what I've heard too. Is that the game itself is fun if you can play it.
Which I mean, that's not great.
So hopefully they'll make some more adjustments. We've seen this with other games.
Fallout 4 for now. God, you sound like my dad. He's still playing Fallout 4.
I've never played a Fallout game.
I can say I've played a Fallout game. I played Fallout 3. I beat it. Well, I think.
I'm open to the idea of it. There was something else too that I was like, oh, Dune. That's another one I saw somebody playing.
Dune Awakening.
I'm open to it. It just doesn't excite me much. But I don't.
Did you like Ark?
No.
Well, you probably won't like Dune Awakening.
Pat, you said No Man's Sky is you could kill aliens. There wasn't even aliens when I played.
Well, I mean,
technically
anything that's not a human being is an alien. So like every animal is an alien to me.
Was there even a gun?
Yeah, dog. There's bunches of kinds of guns.
From what I understand, though, with No Man's Sky, and correct me if I'm wrong, there's just a lot of emptiness between things.
Nah, that's Starfield. At most, if I were like, okay, I just left a planet, I fly out into space, I can be at another planet in like 12 seconds and no loading screen. It's just literally zip.
Well, really the loading screen is it warping you there, like it stretches everything.
Oh yeah. No, screen. there's for sure. That's definitely how they hide it. It's like when you go into an elevator.
It's a good way to hide it.
Yeah. When you're flying through atmospheres, there's definitely like a couple of seconds where this is a hidden loading screen, but it also doesn't feel like that. It's very easy to just, okay, cool, I'm flying through the atmosphere. Took me 3 seconds to go from
well, but I hate the way they do that in Destiny.
I never really played much Destiny.
Oh, you have a ship that once you go somewhere, it sits there and kind of floats in the atmosphere for a while before it goes, okay, and then dives below the clouds. And it's like, I hate that. Stop it.
No Man's Sky is pretty seamless.
But
Yeah.
anyways, we kind of got off the beaten path here, going down a
Right.
video game rabbit hole. And the whole point was, hey, that's a member benefit that I just haven't seen anywhere else. Right. So,
Oh, wow. Beat
setting a-
Fallout 1 through Vegas. 1 and 2 were just dynamically different for sure. And when you get into 3, that's really, I honestly think, where the game hit its stride. 1 and 2, again, really different style. I loved the master. All that stuff was phenomenal. The storytelling stayed just as fun, but the first person style for it, really enjoyable. Let me know if you get into Fallout 76. I still have a pretty decent account on there if you want to get around, screw online, and do some of that stuff. Check out Fallout Shelter too. Cool little spinoff.
So just to kind of recap some of the stuff that's going on, the new haps that are, kind of happening right now. Speaking of which, today is still pre-release weekend. Started yesterday for Spider-Man. If you're into that and you go, let us know how it is for you. I'm curious to get some feedback on how much fun it is. I think Rudy, it's like Spider-Man's so disinteresting to me that I don't even watch like the Rudy videos anymore. He's talked about it like 4 times. I'm like, I don't even click on it. I'm more into Dual Brains flea market videos at the moment. But let us know how it goes for you if you do go. I don't want to yuck your yum to abuse a statement that's said far too often in the world. And I don't think that it's a terrible set. Like it's just meh. And so you have your meh release weekend, and I expect it to be about that. I know, Pat, you were kind of like, man, look at these prices get squished like a grape. But that's, I mean, I think the 3 of us here completely expected it. And I think the 3 of us here expect the collector box prices to, well, go lower. I don't know how else to put that. Do you guys have, here's a more interesting one for the price of the collector box for Spider-Man. Is there a price point you're willing to buy it at?
$450.
Yes, but it's below what anybody would ever sell it at. If it were $350, I would probably buy one. But
so below MSRP, okay.
Right, that's what I mean. Is like it's just not worth it to me to buy collectors' products if I am not going to flip them. That is the only reason I would ever interact with a Magic product more than $200. There's just nothing there for it. I don't want to keep it on my shelf and just like, if I'm seeing it as an investment, I would rather just put it in a different market.
Yeah,
so I'm kind of curious in the audience too. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, Matt. But like, so the same question to the audience: is there a price that you're willing to buy Spider-Man collector boxes at? And if you're watching this after the live, just put it down in the comments and let us know. I am genuinely curious to see what people are willing to buy it at. I'm sorry, Matt, please go ahead. What are your thoughts on where you're willing to buy Spider-Man collectors, if at all?
MSRP 450, right around 450 is what I would probably pick 1 or 2 up. I typically buy 1 or 2 boxes of the collector boxes when they come out, just to have them on the shelf. I mean, I've got a plethora behind me.
So 450 for you, 350 for Pat. To be quite honest, I'm just not interested.
I get that.
Like, just truly not interested.
I don't really want them necessarily, but it's one of those things where I have a lot of things I don't necessarily want, but I buy them because there's a good chance that they'll be worth more money than I paid. Like this Crimson Vow collector box. Like, do I really want this? Not really. But I know that like when I bought it, it was like $120 or some shit. So like it's hard to beat that. Like it's going to go up, and there's no way it goes down.
There's not much more room for that.
I mean, if your interests are not like mine, aligned with just the financial, Twiddler.
Then you too.
It just doesn't. First off, I think the box is ugly. What do you guys think about the box art? It's not shelf. Of all the products they have, it's almost the ugliest art that they released. Like, I think it's uglier than the welcome decks. I think it's uglier than the bundle box. I think it's uglier than the gift box. I think it's uglier than the play box. I think it's uglier than the pre-release kit. So it's uglier than the scene box. It's the ugliest of the boxes that they have.
Of the items that
I think it looks fine.
I do think that it is probably the least interesting. I'm even looking at like the welcome decks and even just the pack art itself. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like it, yeah,
I'm not a comic book guy, so it's like to me that one looks the best. The collector box looks very
Not to me at all.
clean.
Okay.
It's got a cityscape behind it. That's Spider-Man. When I look at that, I'm like, yep, that's Spider-Man. That's movie. That's movie.
Definitely the one that's most interesting to me is the gift bundle box. I think it's the the most unique and the coolest looking one. The second one are those pre-release kits, right? then probably the bundle, then probably the scene box, and then the welcome decks.
I think those pre-release kits look janky as fuck. The big Spider-Man face thing, the circle, whatever the hell that's supposed to. Oh, so wait, hold on. Is there two different ones?
What do you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The pre-release kit I'm looking at is just Spider-Man's chest. Just
yeah.
They're down $38 on TCG Player now.
Okay, so I ordered them too early, but that's taxes and shipping and
no shipping, but taxes, yes. Where did I saw it was just like a circle. It was like a weird looking Spider-Man face. Was it the one? What's the image?
TJ, no idea. You already did it. Oh man!
Wow. So at any rate, yeah, I don't. It's just not interesting enough to me. Like even if it was $200, is it $200 worth of putting on my shelf? No, I think the art's ugly. I don't want it on my shelf really. I'd only want it for finances, and that's not why I buy. 3 cases of Spider-Man was a horrible decision unless it rebounds hard down the road. I'm not sure what to tell you, Twiddler. I think you asked us that question a week or two ago, and
yeah, I said I wanted nothing to do with it. I had the option of buying
it loud and proud that we're just. No, I think I've even said it on your channel that just nope, not interested. And I think that's got to be a wider sentiment. It's, how do you gauge that? How do you really know what people's reactions are to things? Like they were talking, I can't remember what show I was watching, and they're like,
all the time. That would probably be like the
popular. But you're still looking at such a small sample size, and are those the people that are actually buying it? And like, the proof's in the pudding. Yeah, I would have canceled the order, honestly.
Hey, I'm not the one who said it.
It's not necessarily a dumb idea. It's a risky idea, right?
Yeah, I mean that's operating costs. It's
there are plenty of dumb ideas in the world, and that's not a dumb idea. It's just a gamble, right? It's just as dumb as any other gamble because you never know when things are going to go to the moon, and I don't know for sure.
Yeah, for sure, it'll eventually go. I don't think he's trying to, take a loss on it.
There's what's called opportunity costs, and I'm not going to go into like finances here. Maybe when I retire, some point in the near future, I'll go through like opportunity costs and what does that really mean, blah, blah, blah. Basically, in short, in the most layman's terms, it costs you money to have money invested that's sitting there dead or flat, right? Meaning it's not earning the interest that it could be earning in a stable platform like the S&P 500.
Yeah, Aaron, this is a real bad idea, huh? Man, this $5,000 of profit is looking real bad. Oh, damn it.
Well, I mean, I honestly agree to some extent with Aaron O'Neill that, and I've said it over and over again, never buy product you don't mind being stuck with if it goes to zero. And congratulations, you won those bets.
Yeah, but your mindset isn't based on financial decisions. Your mindset is based off, I want it, I want to keep it, and I want to open it later, maybe.
For me, I think that some of the products that Matt's done the very best on were somebody who's tuned in to Magic the Gathering. Those are easy wins. Like Lord of the Rings crossover, the most expensive product you can buy of that line, that's an easy win.
Yeah, they're almost $3,000 now. I sold mine for $2,300.
Same deal.
I actually want to address Aaron's last statement there at 749. Now, here's where I disagree with you. Magic is not necessarily just for playing the game. I rarely play. I'm a collector of it. I'm not trying to make money off of it. But, like Twiddler, he does rip and ships. So he interacts in a different way. Pat interacts in a different way. Matt interacts in a different way. People that are buying to make money. First of all, it's very, very rare in the entire world that you're actually going to make more money buying, flipping, selling Magic cards than you would getting a part-time job at Panda Express. I'm just being brutally honest. You know, you're more likely to make a lot more money in your pocket working at a fast food place than you are selling Magic over the long haul. Sorry, just get a second job and you'll earn more money.
I think that every card shop in the world would say differently. I think that people like Rudy would say differently. I think there's a lot of flippers that are making tons of money. It's more.
No, many of them are so razor thin. That's why there were like 1,000 of them that shut down in the last year alone. And many of them you talk to, they don't do it for the money because it doesn't make much. And they said it's just thin margins that they make their money elsewhere. But why take the cards out of circulation for people who actually play? First off, the collector boxes, which are really the only thing anymore that's the true investable.
True.
Those are not the cards being taken out of circulation. Sorry, that's just not true. There are plenty of play boxes and plenty of draft boxes that put enough product. It's not that the product's not in circulation. It's just not the super pooper version that you might want to play with. So it's designed for that. Do I think that's a bad design from WotC to put all the super pooper ones in a hyper expensive product? Yes, I've said it over and over again. I'll say it again now. I agree. I think maybe even Dual Brain and some other content creators I've heard feel that we should just go back to a single box, that you have a chance of pulling any version out of a single box. And you just have to buy a whole lot more of them if you really want to hit all those super fancy cards. And that there's the golden ticket, you know, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, if you don't get the reference, idea that any box that you buy, just like in old days, you could pull that masterpiece out of.
My only worry with that model is that whatever the base box, right, the single box offering, is that people who want to rip tons and tons of them, it's just going to drive that up. The median price is just going to be that much higher. True.
Planeswalkers are pretty good.
That's pretty random, Char. I'm not sure where you're going with that, but I don't agree. I hate Planeswalkers.
Now, speaking of pretty random, the secret lair for this year's Extra Life team
we got to wrap this up here soon, folks.
I gotta say, really surprised that it's brought to us by Play-Doh. I mean,
yeah, I haven't really gotten behind this one yet.
I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah, I mean,
so all of these
odd choice.
All of these are pictures of a bunch like Play-Doh models. So this is actually a Play-Doh piece that they just took pictures of, similar to the light boxes that they had done for one of the previous secret layers.
I do remember seeing this. I take it back. I have seen this. I remember that ugly looking fucking dinosaur thing.
And you know what? You know what this? When I see this secret lair, and as soon as I saw it, and they spoil the cards, all I heard in my head was Team America with the claymation. I was like, oh, okay.
Well, Aaron, here's the thing, Aaron. Proxies are widely acceptable in many tables, and unfortunately, if you don't have a group that allows that, then that sucks. But you can go to NPC if you want physical cards. You can go to makeplayingcards.com, and you can use a thing called. We have a couple videos that shows you how to make proxies. You can get an entire commander deck for like $30 to $40 shipped to your door. You can pick all the art for it, and they feel like good quality playing cards. They're not going to have like the Magic the Gathering back or anything. But
disclaimer: we're not affiliated with NPC, so this is legit. Oh, you don't care about Commander? Then I don't understand what you mean by the accessibility. Like, anyways, that's a much more conversation. There are a couple more points I want to hit on before we wrap it up here. So one of the more exciting things this week, and I watched a video, and I think I have the link here. I'm not sure if I posted it. I'm going to try to find it again if I did not. But talking about the I did not save it. I don't have it handy, so it's too short a time here. But the holiday Final Fantasy products are supposed to be announced, I believe, next week at the Atlanta Magic Con. So we should get some more information on what the Chocobo bundle actually is. I think that some UK site accidentally, or UK Amazon accidentally leaked like pricing on them, and the bundle was way more expensive than I thought. I think I saw it at like £149. So that means like $200 and something, if I'm not mistaken. Like, woo, that's a spicy meatball for a bundle at MSRP. And there was a scene box, I think, that I saw at like £39, maybe. So like 40 or $50 for the scene box. But that's all I've seen released. I know that there was like some Reddit posts or something that showed a new poster that was released to some of the LGSs around. It's a new poster that just came out recently. But look forward to that. Probably between now and the next time you hear from us next week, it'll probably be announced. I'm going to be looking for that this week on the MTG channel. If you are interested in that holiday Final Fantasy product line, that should be coming this week. I'll talk about it next week if I get some more info on it. But that's probably the most exciting thing before the end of the year for me. What about you guys? What are you looking forward to for the rest of the year?
Path of Exile 1's next league at the end of October. Or do you mean about Magic? Do you mean about Magic only?
No, everything. I mean, I'm talking about gaming for our channel. Like,
yeah,
I look forward to
Path of Exile, the PoE 2, they brought the instant trade market where you can actually just do instant trades. That was revolutionary, and in my opinion, it completely transformed the game to be just being better in every way. Now, PoE 1, they said that they're going to import it to PoE 1 if it does well in PoE 2. And it's been great in PoE 2, so we're hoping that it just goes straight to PoE 1. If not, then it'll be real sad, but we'll see.
So Diablo 4, then the new season's not on your radar for the rest of the year.
I've contemplated on play. I haven't played in I think since the second season. I guess there's been like 8 seasons since then.
I think this is season 10. So
yeah, I'll just say it's been a lot of seasons that I haven't played. I don't dislike Diablo 4. It's not a terrible game. I just think that if you compare it, even to PoE 2, an unfinished early access game is still better. Even Last Epoch, I would even say, is probably about the same. They're both kind of like you get maybe like a couple days of fun, and then you're like, all right, well, now I'm bored.
Diablo 4 just feels too vanilla for me for a game. It feels like just insert, smashing RPG.
Yeah, there's no crafting of gear. There's no... You just kind of have to keep smashing your face against the wall until you get the thing you want. From what I understand, the loot's so plentiful that you get it. So I guess that's okay. It's very casual.
How about you, Pat? What do you got that you're?
I am playing way too much No Man's Sky lately. I did just start getting into hooking up my Quest 3 headset to my computer, and am getting back into VR. Powered by a PC. It's absolutely incredible. I'm getting some prescription lenses for my unit there, so that'll be dope. Otherwise, November, I want to say the 13th, Anno 117 comes out. Looking forward to about a month after its launch when it's fixed. And big old.
So you guys, neither of you said Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, I don't give a shit, Bob.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not I'm looking forward to it, but honestly, you said, it's kind of one of those things you have to tailor your expectations.
Yeah, I don't want to get excited about it strictly because of the AFR syndrome at this point, right? I'm not gonna let myself get hyped.
I mean, it was around when I was growing up. I've probably seen every episode of it, and honestly, I just couldn't care. I just don't. If it were Wild Thornberries or something like that, I mean, if this were like a recess version of it, honestly, anything else would probably be more enticing. Shit, we could just skip it and it would be fine for me.
I think I like it about as much as I like Attack on Titan or Sword Art Online, honestly.
All those were way more enjoyable to me. I mean,
now, I like Castlevania better if we're going like the cartoon sort of anime.
Yeah, I want to see somebody getting cut in half.
Castlevania was pretty good.
I would be down for a Castlevania, whatever they want to do. Commander Decks, Collector Box, whatever. Just not an Aftermath set.
I wouldn't mind an Inuyasha.
If you're listening, Can you zoom in? Watsy, if you're listening, stop it with the Aftermath type sets. Nobody wants them. Don't do that ever again. Stop it. Get some help.
And if you want more hot takes like that, you're going to have to join us in the after show. Yes, that's right. We've got a members only stream coming up. And if you want to check that out, hit the links right there in the comment section, or come and, hit the join button down below, and we'll see you over there.
Join
Bye,
the
y'all.
collective. And Matt's going to dance. Watch this.